All right, guys, welcome back. The Olympics are upon us, and this is a big deal for us rugby fans. I don't know if you've been following the Rugby Sevens, Tafara, but now is the time to shine. This is essentially the World Cup. The HSBC Sevens is done, and the Olympics are upon us. What's your favorite team that you've been following?
Hey man, you can't go wrong with the Irish. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
ready for the Olympics.
yeah. I mean, I'm a Springbok supporter, so you definitely can't go wrong with the Irish. All right, so we have a game here. Right, the Athstat the Athstat fantasy game. We have put in the Olympic sevens for you guys to enjoy. Right, I'll be going head to head with Tafara here, and I'll just be talking you through how to create a league, pick your players, join a league, and yeah, hopefully you'll be ready for the Olympics. So just starting off here, I navigate here at the top bar to Rugby Sevens men's. We have Rugby Sevens men's, Rugby Sevens women's. Right, you can create a team for both, and then underneath there's a competition, the Olympic Games Sevens men, obviously. So as you can see, we have all these players that are at our disposal. But to make it quick for myself, I start off by just using the auto picker, right? And then I prefer to use that method, and then start replacing players from there, right? So the auto picker is done. I have I have a 10,000 budget, but I've used up 9,000, right? And there's about 950 left. Now, because I am a Springbok supporter, despite where they are in the sevens rankings, I'm just hoping the fortune of the 15s go down. Right, so I'll just start off by I like most of the selections. I'll just replace two players. I think I yeah let's go with yeah let me I'd obviously keep the French because they're hosting, so I don't want to I'd like the home ground advantage. Right, so I just remove these two players. Then I go in here. Let me just sort power ranking from high to low, and power ranking is essentially how strong a player is. And then let me look for two good players to put in. Right, so I think I could put in Ryan's a forward. Let me see if I can find any good. Yeah, I think Sean Williams has had a good season, so I'll put him in. And now, should I go Springbok or should I go France? That's the toss up. Let me go with, or maybe I do a wild card. Yeah. Well, for now, let's go with. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough decision. Tougher. Any any ideas? How far is your team coming?
Oh, my team's coming along nice. I'm just going through, checking the price trends of each player, seeing who's coming into this tournament in a bit of form.
Yeah.
That might help my decision a little bit. I'm looking.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's not a bad decision, right? Let me look at this player from Fiji. So if a long press, I can see their value and their power ranking. So here we only have one game in from them, but that's carries 27 tackles, 66 runs, 15 points, 3 tries. Right, so that's what we have for them in the database. It's not a bad decision, right? So let's just go in with him. And yeah, Tafada, I'm done. How's your team shaping up?
I just need to find a few more players. Now I'm trying to distribute amongst all the teams, just increase my chances across the board. I don't want my bias to kick in here.
Yeah, my bias is fully kicked in.
Otherwise, I think I'm good to go. Just 3 Irish players. I think that's fair. show everyone some love as well. Argentina, the Springboks, the Australians.
Yeah. Okay. Well, of course, if you'd like to change players later on, right? If maybe some of the players that are picked have been confirmed as injured after the fact, or for any reason couldn't make it, you could always change later. All right. So now I'm just going to create my team. What should I name it? I'll call it Super Olympic Sevens. I think that's a Super Olympic Sevens right there. Right. Hopefully that is accepted as a team name. Yes, it is. Right. And now it's time to choose a league. So, Tafara, I'll just create a league for us. Okay. And yeah, man, may the best man win. So I'll create a league. I'll call it Olympic Sevens. And I'll select a team to join. Where's my Super Olympic Sevens? Right there. And league type, I will make this a public league. You could, right? So just in case any of you guys are watching, want to join, I have created the league. There is a code that I can send to Tafara, or he can just look it up. So Tafara, the league should be created now. You can go ahead and refresh and search for it under the user leagues.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Look out for me, Luck of the Green. That's my team name. There it is. I see it.
Okay.
And I am in.
All right. Okay, I see you in. All right. So, like we said, if you want to make changes, you can always make changes. Let me just have a look at Tafara's team. Luck of the Green. Okay, Matthew, Brian, Henry, Jonathan. You really did distribute it well. Right. And my team right here. Right. So in case there are some players that you want to change, you can just swipe up. Right. And here you can see your full roster. You might have made a mistake, or you were in a little bit of a rush. Right. Just tab. You can swap the player to make a transfer, or you can move them to the bench if they're a starting player. Of course, the ones highlighted in green are the starting players, and they have the active icon next to them. Right. So we can go ahead and swap players. That's if I did want to do that. I think Kadleko is a reserve. I'm not sure, but he should be one of the traveling reserves. So that's a player I could swap out. I could make a transfer for. Right. So let me see if I can. Who looks good? Who looks good? Okay, I think Darren as well. Right. So let me give some love to the New Zealanders, right? So I can do that. Make my swap. Swap is done. Save my team, and now I should be ready to beat Tafara. And just one other small thing, right? As you can see here, in where you select your players, there is a deadline. So there are 5 days, 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 35 seconds now. Right. And that's how much time you have to lock in your teams, join our league, and yeah, may the best player win. Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Ready.
We should probably we'll talk about that after the show. Okay, so that's our game, and that's the league. Feel free to join, and yeah, may the best player win. Cheers.